Most animal lovers will advise you to adopt from a shelter instead of purchasing a pet from an online breeder. Sadly, many animals in shelters never find their forever homes. Though there are many reasons why adoption is the better option, one of the biggest ones is, sadly, little known. Despite what you may think, it's actually easy to be swindled by people claiming to be online breeders. Shayla Bastarach and Chania Young of Alberta, Canada, both know this all too well. They recently bought Sphynx Kittens from an online breeder, but when the truth about their new pets was revealed, the women couldn't believe how badly they'd been tricked. Many people will tell you that adopting an animal from a shelter is much smarter than purchasing one from an online breeder. Not only do shelter animals already have more of a need to be adopted, but, should you go the breeder route, there are many ways to be scammed online. These scammers are quite skilled at their practice and commonly take advantage of people who won't know any better until it's far too late. While you're stuck wondering how you were duped, they're making off like bandits. Recently, two Canadian women named Shayla Bastarach and Chania Young learned this the hard way. After finding hairless Sphynx cats listed on the classifieds website Kijiji for half their normal price, both women jumped at the chance to purchase them. However, they were in for a rude awakening. Given the online breeder was selling the Sphynx kittens at such an alarmingly low rate, both women decided they couldn't pass on the deal. The first clue that something wasn't right arose when both of their transactions took place in a nondescript parking lot. After receiving their new pets, both Shayla and Chania noticed bumps and cuts on the cat's skin, but, initially at least, didn't pay them much attention. After 2 weeks, though, it was evident something was terribly wrong with their kittens. Soon after, hair started growing on the cat's skin, and Chania began to realize what had happened. When she brought her kitten to a vet, she was informed that the kitten's hair had likely been removed with a combination of a razor and the hair removal product Nair. Unfortunately, it soon became clear the women had both fallen victim to an online scam. Now they've turned their focus to warning others about the potential dangers of purchasing animals from unreliable online breeders. According to the SPCA's community manager, Roland Lines, Sphynx cats typically sell for more than $1,000 each. Because enough people are willing to meet in a parking lot to exchange money for animals, the counterfeiter can expect to get away with the deception. Nevertheless, both women did plan to keep their cats despite being a breed they hadn't expected, as the animals were completely loving pets. The women were, however, quick to warn others of the troubles they may run into when purchasing pets online. There are certainly several ways to be absolutely certain about the origins of the pet you're taking into your home. Chief among them is to adopt an animal from a shelter. That way, you get the exact animal you want, and they get to give that furry friend a loving home. It's a win-win. Even if you do use a breeder, be sure to do your research first. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. It's so sad that online breeders would take advantage of people like that. It's important to do your research when buying a new pet, especially a unique breed like a Sphynx cat.